As if somebody else is asking this question, what would you say to somebody when describing Jules and Rudi as teachers?
It's hard to put into words. I don't know I can do it without crying.
I just feel like I've been in the presence of very learned people who at the same time are unbelievably humble.
And the love that you experience and that you share and that you feel is something that I cannot put into words.
Okay, so it sounds silly to say because it also seems obvious, but the course would not be the course without them. There's just so much love and humour and wisdom and just all the beautiful things you can imagine to describe anybody. And would be to describe Rudi and Jules.
So I think if I had to use one word to describe Rudi and Jules' teachers and the course that they provide, the training that they provide, it would be love.
Is Rudi and Jules specifically. In the 3P world, you often hear about the feeling and kind of following the feeling. And there's a certain sense of being and feeling that you get with Rudi and Jules, a certain sense of peace, of calm, understanding, compassion, and love.
Unlike a lot of trainings where you come away with a lot of handouts and manuals and things that you never look at again, you've managed to teach in a way that makes the learning become embodied, so therefore you never lose it. And it's a very hard thing to do well, and you've both done that.
You know, they weren't there to teach us anything or change us or fix us. They were there to show us something inside of us that was always there, but at that moment we just didn't realize what it was.
But what they also do is invite and enable other people to say things how they see it. So collectively, it's a whole bunch of teachers, and that's what Rudi and Jules do. They enable us all to be teachers, and that's the vital thing for me.
In terms of teachers, there's an immense amount of clarity, humour and humility and humanity and vulnerability. You know, there's every topic is conveyed so clearly and explained so well, but with so much love.
And a huge part of me wanting to be a part of their program and a part of their lives is just who they're being, and the love that just emanates and flows from them, and the care and the compassion for each and every one of the people that participate in the program was just a huge thing. And you'll get that, you know, just spending a couple quick seconds with Rudi and Jules, you'll just see it coming off of them.
Joined the program because of Rudi and the teaching that I'd had with him in the past, and then I subsequently met Jules, and so separately they are both excellent teachers and lovely people. Together they have a synergy. You just have to see it on any of their short videos to see the connection that there is.
The space that they teach from is love, and from that all things are possible. So I felt incredibly held, both personally, emotionally, by Rudi and Jules. I felt that the depth of their embodied knowing of the spiritual nature of the principles and the spiritual nature of the universe was quite amazing, and really helped me to remember that part of myself.
I feel it was a unique experience, actually, because of Rudi and Jules doing the facilitation. In my heart, I know that their love just expanded into the space to include us. And that's part of a huge part, maybe the largest part actually, of allowing those insights to come.
Well, my personal criteria is when I choose a teacher to learn from, that this teacher lives his or her life as he teaches, he or she teaches. And Rudi and Jules, they do. They are real in their own life, and they are real in front of any student.
They have the ability to have fun and explain things in lots of different ways, which helps to draw out what you already know.
Or they are drawing out of you the best of you.
They do not pretend being good or bad, they just are. And for me, this is really high criteria. This is what I would like to be.
And I think that's where they are brilliant facilitators in simplifying and opening up to simple truths and bringing people back home to love. Which ultimately, if we can do that for our clients too, then that's a wonderful and amazing gift to give. So to have had that demonstrated and played out in every single interaction, whether it's a quick email message or a whole weekend of teaching, they just ooze love and compassion and non-judgment and a very deep understanding of how the world works, how we work, how life works. So it can seem that maybe that isn't so important. I think maybe some people might think that isn't so important in a teaching of the principles, but actually I think that's probably what Sydney Banks was talking about too. Yeah, he did come back to love, and really from that place of love everything is possible, and if we can open up ourselves and our clients to that, then everything is possible for them too. So I really can't praise them enough for embodying that, and their generosity seems to know no bounds.
And if you've got any doubts or uncertainty at all, really don't, because you're in the safest hands possible. And these guys do not try to pretend to be something they're not. They don't try to convince you of anything or preach to you or judge you. They don't try and give you a list of things that you need to do or to be.
And we learn that not by the words, but by seeing that the words are the pointers, and to see the love of each other of the group, and which is specially generated by Rudi and Jules, and again and again, and more and more. And yeah, that's what we take for life. It's there where the action is, and it's there where the rest is. The resting, the grounding, and speaking from there. That is what we learned. And a great thank you, thank you, thank you. It's the best thing I ever did in my life.